You either use the internet for fun or you use the internet to grow. You're here to grow. Welcome to TRS Clips. I'll tell you what, I've grown to respect the sport of bodybuilding so much because I have seen what it takes with some of my friends who are into it, and they're not even competing on they're competing on a very normal level, like just for fun.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what your mind has been through.
Exactly. I've tried to rationalize this within my own mind, by saying bodybuilding is probably the hardest sport in the world.
Yeah, 100%.
Even football players, basketball players, they go through a lot. Even golf, you go through a lot to get to, where you are. But bodybuilding is totally on a completely different level,
Is
totally on a completely different level.
Is the boringness of it the challenge?
No, yeah, it's the boringness, and then the recycle thing of having to do the same thing day in and day out, and you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. If you want to be good at it, you want to be 8-time world champ. It's a lot to go through, and it's not rewarding at all.
After winning 8 Olympias, that's what you
No,
feel?
it's not rewarding. I mean, I got $100,000 for winning each one. Look at these guys, and look what I had to go through to get it. All the shots I had to take, and all the food I had to eat, stuff. You have to stuff yourself. If you want to be big, the only way to get big is eat food. That's the only way. And I didn't know that, coming into it. I thought if I lifted a lot of weight and lifted real heavy, I would get out more muscle. I didn't know you had to eat so much food until I, won my first Olympia. I'm like, God, I mean, the food I had to eat to win that first Olympia, ain't no ordinary person could have done that.
6 meals a day?
6 meals a day.
A pound of chicken in every meal.
Yeah, and I can't do it in a day. I have to get up in the middle of the night and go and eat and go back to bed. You have to eat regardless of whether you're hungry or not, So
there were days where you'd stuff yourself just to get the protein in?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And there were days I had to stuff myself for a long time before my body got used to eating that much food. Because when I got with my nutritionist that helped me to win those 8 Miss Olympias, I didn't eat that much, and because I didn't think I had to. I thought, if I just go and work out real hard, take some of the drugs that we have to take, I get the muscle. Oh no, no, you're not. You have to eat, and you have to stuff yourself.
That's the biggest challenge?
That's the biggest challenge, is, stuffing all that food. I used to eat, 10 ounces of food and thought that was enough, My nutritionist was like, you got to eat 16. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of food. And I'll sit there and I got to 14, And I'm like, I didn't try to eat just 16 at one time, because I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, oh no, I can't eat that. So I'm gonna start with 13 or 14 and work my way up.
Do you poop a lot?
Oh yeah, after every meal, just about.
After every meal?
After every meal.
So you're pooping 6 times a day?
Exactly.
Damn. Did you ever have days where you didn't have motivation to do all this?
No.
You were motivated throughout?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to be the world champ. And I'd be willing to do just about anything to be the world champ.
Why did you want to be the world champ?
Because you're the best. The best always get the most respect, And you want to be respected for all that hard work that you put in.
Respect.
you want to be respected for all that hard work that you put in, you know, because there are some other guys out there working, you know, hard too that don't get it, you know. Like me, before I won, you know, I was working just as hard as I was when I won. At least I thought I was, you know. To me, I was, you know. Of course, like I said, I did have to do a little bit different, you know, it was a little bit different from not being Miss Olympia to me being Miss Olympia.
Okay.
For me to win the Olympia, I had to, you know, increase everything. I had increased my cardio, my food, my supplements, everything. You know, I had literally changed to another person.
You know, so I'll be very transparent with you about something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if this is the case in America, but in India, in a lot of gyms, you'll see two kind of fitness enthusiasts. The first one is just in fitness for fitness. The second one, and this happens in a lot of Indian gyms, the second one is slightly insecure and they compare themselves to other people and they'll try pulling down other people. They'll insult other people for losing some size. I don't know if this is the case in America.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It is the case. There's always two kinds of people.
Yeah.
There's the positive energy guys and the negative energy guys.
Hell yeah,
So
for sure. Same thing.
Same thing happens there?
Yeah, same thing.
So the negative energy guys are always competing with each other. There's a lot of angst around them, which is why a lot of kids actually leave the gym. They don't want to be in that environment with those kind of guys.
Yeah,
and all the negative energy guys are kind of filling their sense of confidence through their bodies because they're actually insecure about something else that they're making up for in the gym.
Exactly.
I don't sense that at all from you. You're like a peak positive energy guy. But so, you know, the negative energy guys have something to say about the winners, especially because a lot of people enjoy watching winners fall. You've sensed this?
Oh yeah.
So,
a lot of people, you know, I've had the worst critics out there.
Yeah. So with you, a lot of people, you know, they say, oh, 8 times Olympia, but now he's dealing with injuries.
Yeah.
That's one of the. What's your response to those people?
I'm still an 8-time Miss Olympia.
How do you feel
Regardless.
when someone says something like that?
It don't affect me at all because nobody knows how I feel about it. Most of the time, I don't even read that or hear about it. You know, somebody had to tell me about it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. Come on now. You know, I'm aware of it. That's why I don't read about it. Sometimes I do. You know, sometimes I don't. But and nothing can really bring me down. You know, I've been a positive person my whole entire life. You know, you think I'm gonna let somebody say bring me down? Come on, I'm probably one of the luckiest guys in the whole wide world. You know, God gave me the gift that He didn't give nobody else on this earth. So why should I ever be sad or mad about something?
Yep.
You know,
So you just
I
brush it
got
off.
a reason to be extremely happy for the rest of my life.
Yeah. And it's very genuine happiness. Anyone who's listening to this podcast can feel your happiness.
Yeah,
I think
exactly. Because ain't nothing nobody can do to bring me down. Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. You can say what you want to say.
Clips released at the same time that a podcast releases. This is TRS Clips. Make sure you subscribe.